From YouTube, M1 Kwang Vu Sedyo. From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said hello, starting in a couple of minutes.
Testing. Hold on. Is this working? No idea. Should be working. Alright, so we're getting started. Just give me a minute while I set this up. Alright, so we are back today and we're going to finish the building this thing. Alright, let me just move things out of the way. Alright, so we're building Knights of Sidonia, Tsugumori. It's a 1/100 scale kit from Kotobukiya. We managed to finish the, let me just take all this apart so I can do a build at the end. We did the arms, that's not popping out, okay good. We did the arms, Where'd the red things go? Oh, there they are. Spikes that. Wonder why they're red. Is that part of the? The tip of this thing is supposed to be red. The spear thing, isn't it? I thought. Where is it? Yeah, it's supposed to be red. The fingers is also red, so I don't know if it's like can't remember if the thing here is supposed to be the same material, so basically you can get up close to the alien thingies and scratch your face or something. But anyway, we built these things so far. I'm gonna keep going, I guess. Alright. Actually, put the instructions in here. Oh. Is that right? It's the wrong way. This thing needs a lot of glue. The various parts don't really fit all that well together. Let me just put that over there. Alright. I got most of the runners out. There's only these two left. So I'm gonna get this as well. I'm just gonna get these out while we're getting warmed up here.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Hey,
Hey John, how you doing today?" Saw you got the tall geese. But yeah, how's the health?
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Hell yeah. Still sick, but having coughing fits less and less."
Yeah, that's good. Cool. Used to be more deadly, but I guess vaccines work. I just assume you have a vaccine. You got vaccinated and all that. Or maybe like some people just get it and don't really aren't affected as much. Remember they said like old people would die, and then they said no, young people will die. Well, I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Do I need this? I don't need this yet. Let me just get. Give me a second. I need to get some stuff.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "I don't have to take scalding hot showers to regulate my body heat." From YouTube, John Ventura said, "I got vaccinated."
Yeah, good job. You didn't take showers? Like, yeah, I dodged COVID the whole time. So, well, I did get regular flu when COVID was around. I get the height of it. Really?
From YouTube, John Ventura said, speaking of people dying, Charlie Kirk died today.
Charlie Kirk died? The meme guy? Well, I remember it as a meme, but yeah, I saw his like face randomly at on like on Reddit. I was like, what's he up to now? I don't know, it died. Oh, let me just get. I need to get something. I'll be right back. Oops. I mean. I don't need this yet. I don't know what this is. J. But yeah. It's something, I guess. I didn't catch up on the story. Well, he's just dead, so I think there's not much of a story anyway. So all the fingertips are red, which is weird. It makes it more like a horror thing. I'm just gonna paint these. I should probably do this last, so that I don't smear red everywhere. But oh well. Wait, Charlie Kirk wasn't the prove me wrong guy, was he? Who was that guy? Was he? But anyway. Those fingers are kind of creepy. Not bad. Ah, damn it.
From YouTube, John Ventura said he was the prove me wrong guy.
Well then. Well, not exactly the kind of guy who's gonna be like, ah, he died. How sad. Well, he's dead, so. It happens. He will be remembered for being kind of an ass. This is too thick, but okay. This is gonna get smeared everywhere, probably. I need to coat it with something. And I do have like a bunch of other hands to build. This is very, very red. It's like some of the Sharpies barely have any color, but some of them like are ridiculously red, ridiculously colored. This is very nice. Just leave it to dry, far away from anything. Alright, so what else do we have? Also need to paint this thing, but okay, I'll do that. This is also supposed to be red. That's a very nice red. Alright, I'm gonna leave that to dry over there. This doesn't look too bad. What was I doing? Oh yeah. We had the well, arms part here. Well, actually, yeah, I'll do that later. I'm not sure if this is all. One of them has to hold the spear. I forget which one has a different hand to it. It doesn't explain yet. Anyway, let's try to pick up the base. So we finished this thing today. Oh, there it is. I think this is for the holding the spear because the wrist doesn't angle. And I have a mix, like completely random thing of parts here. I don't know which one is which. That's not it. Okay. Oh yeah, this one. Wait, why do you have two? Huh? There's two pegs. What the hell? I am so confused. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, okay, we'll wait for the instruction. So, wait, 18, what? 17, 19, okay, C. Okay, so I do need... I'm trying to build the hands here, but I have confused myself so bad. I have no idea what I'm doing. No, it's not this one. This one's at an angle. Appears to be at an angle. Okay, so not this one. This one then? Nope, not either. Why do the hands have to be so complicated? Like, the hands are like multiple different parts. Usually it's just like two parts for the hands, like, and then you kind of sandwich it in between, well, around whatever it is that you're trying to hold, if it's the thing that holds the thing. But this one has... Yep, that's not it. How about this one? Nope, neither. What about that? Okay, we got two that look similar. Okay, these seem to be for holding the spear, but where's the rest of it? That's not it. And they are like built in a way that it will only fit in a certain direction. Like this thing has two pegs. It'll probably, okay, there we go. I found one. Not this one. Maybe this one. I need to get like some fine tipped markers because the ones I have are a bit too large. Can't really get in and do the details like these unless I kind of do that, I guess. be careful not to get red everywhere. Which I already did. A bit of red where it's not supposed to go. Very creepy looking fingers. Drop that before I get red all over my fingers. Alright. Now I need to let those dry. That was a miscalculation. How about you? Where do you go? Okay, I figured out these two go together. So I don't know which numbers these are, but basically it's a puzzle we have to solve. Figure out which hand goes where. So we got C32 or C36. That's the knuckles when it does the weird bug pose. Oh, there's also a red. Okay. I need this thing. Nope, not this one. This one, maybe. Okay. Yeah, this is all very confusing. Oh, there we go. Why so many parts? For what should be something simple. Nope, not you. Oh, there it is. I should probably paint that before. Yeah, I should have painted that before. Put that on there. Because I won't be able to reach. Painting. Not, well, I say painting, but it's not really painting. It's really just a light preview. It's likely I'm not gonna touch this kit for a very, very long time after this. Ah. Get red everywhere. Try to let it dry without touching anything else. This is just a preview, really. And, well, definitely need to do that properly at some point. This is close enough. Okay, these should be dry enough. And that's the wrong hand. Nope, that was the right hand. Oh yeah, so I just researched, well, I looked up Knight of Sidonia a bit more yesterday after the build. So, kind of reminds me of, well, no, I mean, Galaxy Express 99, basically Leiji Matsumoto's things, I think that's he. So, a lot of that was like, it was kind of, like modern, like it's from the 70s, so the art style and the pacing and the story and all that, it's probably kind of weird for today's audience. But if you ever go back and watch those, like Captain Harlock or Galaxy Express, you can see like a lot of like science fiction themes that are still in use today. I feel like I made those a bit too red. Oh well, let's leave those over there. They're very aggressive fingers on this thing. But yeah. Oh, what the hell? It's like Galaxy Express had like things like cyborgs and whatnot, so it was kind of a. There's lots of like things like very science fiction. Okay, am I doing the wrong one? I feel like that should go in there. Get in there. No? Okay, I guess it is the wrong one. I just tried this one. It's gonna fit now. Oh, okay. Well then. That made absolutely no sense. And... But yeah, Galaxy Express. I don't even think they might remake it someday. Feels like there was a Yamato space battleship Yamato Uchusengan, I think. Yamato series recently. Stuff like that keeps getting revivals every now and then. So maybe they'll remake. Well, I don't know if it's gonna remake, but there's like Limited Express. There's Galaxy Limited Express. There's like a YouTube series that is out now. It's really good. And it feels to me like it's set in the same universe as Galaxy Express. Because the opening sounds very much like a 70s anime. Well, 70s like style song, so it's very yeah, it feels very much like, well, it's more of comedy, but yeah, it feels like it's set in the same universe. Definitely check it out if you get the chance. Quite enjoyed it. It's in 3D, but it's not bad. It's not like cell shaded anime style, which for whatever reason studios, well, for a while there, a few years ago, they're kind of insisting on doing cell shaded anime, even though nobody asks for it, nobody likes it. It's very difficult to get right, very easy to like mess up. If you're gonna do 3D stuff, just like do full. I hope this is all the fingertips. There's. Yeah. I'm rambling a bit while I'm building this, but that's okay. Trying to get markers all over my hands here. Sorry, I look like I'm injured. Yeah, it's just a preview of how it's gonna look. It doesn't have to be perfect. Although we'll get in there. There we go. This is for it's doing the weird. It's like a small grasshopper. That's what it reminds me of, like the small tiny grasshoppers, the green ones. Let's leave that to dry way over there so I don't mess with it. And the last part, okay. That's how many hands does this thing have? I think I don't have all the fingers for this one. Why the rest of the fingers? I don't think I have. Okay, I don't know what these parts are for. These looks like some kind of hand thing, but I don't have the rest of the fingers. I think I have more hands than I need. What is it even for? Oh, it's for locking hands. I know, this is for like that thing it does where it like locks hands together, and like it does the propulsion thing. So I think you probably have like additional hands somewhere. So I don't need these parts, I think. Alright, so let's keep going. Well, actually, let's actually get started on the bottom half of the thing. So we need E6, and I have no idea what that is. This maybe? Well, it looks like it. Times 2, E6. Okay. E6, E3, E5. That's E3. E5 over here. Let's see if we can. I don't think I really need to like clean out those parts because it's white, very like light, and the numbers really aren't that visible on camera. Okay, so point cap E D11 and D10, whatever those are. What else do I need? This is step 23. Polycap E times 4. Okay. All the caps are a bit ill-fitting. Oh. This is... I don't know anymore. I'm just looking at the pictures and guessing, really. What's the point of that? It doesn't lock the polycap in place or anything. Oh well. Take that thing. Looks like D11 missing. Yeah, it's D11. And that thing goes on like this. And the other one goes on like that. Just wiggle that polycap. It's kind of very stiff polycaps on this thing. Alright, and we close that up with D10. I hope that's all the pieces. I didn't forget anything in between. Interesting. Well, hopefully that's the right orientation for this thing. Do the same thing on the other side here. Well, it's ×2, so it's gonna be all the same. Let's wiggle that in there. Again, I hope I got that right. Okay, now take E8, which appears to be some of these, E8 and E9, ×2 again, and D26. I have no idea which one that is. It completely mixed up all the piles, so I don't know what is where. Might be over here. Oh, looks like it. Hello? Oh, that is. I think that's it. This is, yeah, it looks like it. D26. I mean, I should like stop. Well, the thing about runners is that that's the thing that makes it easier to pop the parts out of the mold. But they could probably just just chop off all the parts at the factory and recycle those runners directly. Just give us a bag of loose parts, maybe a little bit of nub attach. That would be still fun. Let's Lego, but more complicated. I wonder if they sacrificed Charlie Kirk to make sure Trump lives. A voodoo thing. It's kind of random though. Now what's the degree of separation between Charlie Kirk and Trump? He's oh. I think he was on that side, right? I can't remember what his leanings were. Kirk, I mean. Okay, so that... Okay, wrong one. So that takes the part from 23, E8. Hold it like so. Clip it on there. Surprise! Like it looks simple from a distance, but it's actually lots of interconnected parts that kind of go all over the place. I think the reason why Kotobukiya parts tend to like explode all over the place is because the pegs are all... There's no consistency with the way they make those pegs and holes. Bandai, for example, all the holes are like metric. They like pre-calculate the sizes. They're already engineered with the right tolerances and everything in mind. But this one, well, Kotobukiya just seems to be kind of random. And some of them are 1.5 millimeters, but a lot of them are like smaller or slightly larger, or not quite sure what the hell. Anything else? No. G, pull cap G, okay, E, and that goes on there. Well, that's some horrible looking gaps. What did I do to this thing to deserve this? Is this supposed to be like that? Well, there's no stickers on this thing. Oh, there we go. But still, kind of awful looking gaps. It's kind of a big, well, at least a big line here, kind of. Yeah, big gap in the back. Yeah, this thing needs to be clamped and glued down all over the place. Could be polycap is. Or doesn't fit very well. This is D26. What was in the back? Over here. Try to get that on there. Yeah, needs clamping, gluing, all sorts of cleaning. The thing is, like, if they use like a crappy molding technique where you would end up with lots of bits and like little holes, like air pockets on the surface of the part, it would actually look more like what you see in the anime, like pits and little divot, like all sorts of little things all over the place. Because these things are out in space and there's, well, their ship is a giant meteorite. There's probably like a bunch of debris swirling around it with gravity. So whatever's flying around, it probably get hit by a bunch of dust all the time. There's gonna be holes everywhere. What else do we got? Alright. I2. I don't know which pile is I anymore. I'll go with this one. No. No. Might be. Oh, look at this one. I2. Alright. D1 and D2. D1. Somewhere around here, maybe. Looks like this, I guess. Not, yeah, this. And nice D23 as well, D25. So it's, all the legs are basically identical. Well, both legs are identical. So these, okay, hold on. Well, let's just build step 24 first. There was a bear in charge of the canteen. Knights of Sidonia. Which kind of remind. That's what I mean. Like it. Going on the back earlier, I was saying about how Knights of Sidonia reminds me of Galaxy Express. If you focus only on the story, it kind of is very similar. Like it's in the far future. Humanity does like things like body modifications freely, so you don't even know what's human anymore. Or not. Everybody's a different thing. That's like a common, well, it used to be a common theme in science fiction. It's basically a cliche or trope. Alright, so I2 goes on the top here. Just like that. On the sides we got D1, D2. And yep. Might be a number. Nope, not a number 4. It's too large to be a number 3. There's nothing else in between here, so let's click that on there. Yeah. Okay. What else? G8. Which vowel is G? Okay. Might be this one. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oh, there it is. So goes on there. And this looked like it should have been a flap, but it's fixed in place. This is D23. Put D25. And I'm pretty sure where'd it go? There it is. Very sharp. Ow. What the? I'm about to say there's very sharp parts and I get stabbed by a very sharp bit. These are very sharp. And quite annoying. Everything's like very angular and like very hard angles, so got a lot of very sharp bits in there. Polycap D times 2. We're almost out of polycaps. Oh, the polycaps are designed for this model, which is KP220. And important, this longer bit, well, the exposed bit is supposed to go that way. It says. Could have made like, well, I guess it wouldn't make sense. Like some of the, oh, the knee does bend. Like the white parts, slightly different colors, slightly different shade of white would have made it a bit pop out a bit more. I guess it doesn't really make sense to do that. What it is? Because it is all supposed to be like spaceship white. The legs taking shape there. Now, step 25 times 2, D9, D8. Don't know where they are. Oh, there it is. Those are the feet, I guess. Oh, the feet has claw, a claw. Claw, not claws, just a claw, singular. This might be made of the same material as the spear. It's all red. And I should probably be watching, like before I should probably do some research before I start building. Ooh, this is nice. Nice detail on the foot here. It's supposed to be 4 of these. There are 1 and need 1 more. And 3 and 6. This is like legit sharp. Yep, that's definitely stabby. This is not a safe kit. It's not for, what's the age limit on this thing? Usually I put like what age you have to be allowed. 15 plus, I guess. Although that's probably not the age. Like most HG kits are 8 plus. I've seen a few that are like 14 plus. Might be an indication of how complicated the kit is. Need to pay attention to that. with the little thing here away from the foot, this pattern, this little flag shape there, it says, and then we just put the feet together. And wiggle. There we go. And it has a very sharp claw here. This is an assassin shoe. Like a knife pops out, claw pops out, and you can like kick it in the face or something. Very simple feet. Oh wait, there's more to the feet. The back of the foot now. D15. D15 and D18 and a bunch of stuff. Okay. I1. I1. E4. E7. And D18. And what else on the other half here? So let's see, D18. Well, it's most clean, so it's just around that curve a bit. Alright, so D18, this one, or one, take this thing, take that thing. Take this thing again, and where's the other thing? Pop that in there. And we need that thing. Nope. That goes. Alright, so like so. That's D15. Kind of a complicated foot.
From YouTube, C003 but said I reappear.
Hey there, Kuba. How you doing?
From YouTube, C003 but said Kotobukiya kit, nice.
Well, nice. I'm not sure about that. It feels like it's gonna blow apart. I'm trying to assemble it. I don't know. Like this is I barely holding on here. Not sure this thing is gonna stay in there once I assemble it. Alright, let's see if that even survives. What the? That's supposed to be a foot. There, okay. We got the foot together, we got like horrendous gaps. Trying to press all that together. Definitely need to clamp this down, and this is loose somehow. Everything's like super tight, it's just like this ankle is kind of loose. So that's supposed to be a foot. You can go that way. And you can stab people in the face from a distance. Very
From
dangerous,
YouTube,
it's like a raptor.
C003, but said all my Kotobukiya armored core kits so far have been wonders of how they stay together. Most often than not a small breeze, and they fall in on themselves, collapsing into a black hole.
Yeah. That is definitely... I thought I was the only one who like had those problems. And I'd ask around like, hey, you know what Kotobukiya is? And they're like, yeah, they explode. Yeah, you do need to glue things at some point. This one is like, well, I was just like moving some parts earlier. Well, this is day 2 of building this. And, well, was just moving some parts and gaps were appearing everywhere. Yeah, that's very tight, and at the same time, some parts of it are very loose. Okay, let's see. Get in there. Trying to get that to fit.
From YouTube, C003, but said most often than not I just superglue the things that go together without affecting the moving parts.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the way. Oh. I don't have pliers to press these together, so I just use whatever. Need to clamp those down and glue
From
it.
YouTube, C003, but said that way at least I can pose them without worrying that much afterwards.
Weird looking feet.
From YouTube, C003, but said I am planning now on getting a Kotobukiya Eva model kit next week, so I repaint it with candy paint.
They make it. Kotobukiya is making Evangelion kits too? It was like a... Well, then again. I guess a lot of different like manufacturers do Evangelion things these days. Alright, so we have finished, or not, we haven't finished yet, so G1 and G2. And what's steps 26? I don't know, like I feel like, well, Kotobukiya is just like far too expensive sometimes. If it's a series that only Kotobukiya does, like I might get the kit, but not always.
From YouTube, C003, but said they've been doing Eva kits for a while. They're MG sized more or less.
Yeah, but Evangelions are like very skinny, so probably just very small.
From YouTube, C003, but said there's a company named MENG that has done some huge, like nearly double the size of a PG-sized Eva model kits.
Yeah, Meng. They do large kits. And then they also do like very small kits for no reason. So there's no in between. I got some like Dune Meng kits. They're very, very cheap. I was like, oh, what is this? Very interesting. It's like tiny, very tiny, like hornicopters. Hornicopters. Because they're horny. I think they call hornicopters. Hornicopters. The thing from Dune that flies around. But they also do the like same. Wait a minute, does that clip together? Oh. They do also also an ornithopter that is gigantic. Well, larger scale, I guess. Very detailed. Huh. Okay. Oh, there's more that goes on there. Okay.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said, "Heyo."
Hey Troy, how you doing? How's the aerial domain? Well, Kshatriya MG. Let's call it that. How's that going? Well, you've been posting updates, so I kind of know. You finished the lower half when you have passed. Well, at least the inner frame. Alright, so we got legs? Nope, not yet. D5, D4. So all of this and those things.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said just got done with the torso and about to work on the shoulders.
So halfway done. Well, the half of the kit is the shoulder attachments. Which are essentially the elephants. It's basically based off, well, it is based off Indian mythology. It's like 4 elephants carrying it. Kinda. Or it carrying 4 elephants. Is it a turtle? I guess it is. I did this one. These are gonna be on the inside, but there's nubs here that could affect the fit. So we clean them off. There's one more. This isn't blood. This is just from a Sharpie because I was painting the fingers of this thing earlier. Second batch isn't well. I asked Gundam support. Yeah, basically still waiting. And there's no news. Should have just not pre-ordered it and bought it off AliExpress or something. Because it was in stock there. I feel like the pre-orders are going to be a little cheaper than paying it full price. It's like $150 if I pre-order it. I don't know how much it is. If you pay it, you buy it full price. These. Let me just breathe. Nope, can't. That's hexagonal holes. Alright, so that goes in there. Nice in detail. And then there you go. Oh, like this. I see.
From YouTube, John Ventura said, "Mac, call it a night. Have a good one."
Alright, John. Take care.
From YouTube, C003 but said, "Gotta say, out of all the Kotobukiya kits I've built so far, the white glint has been the easiest one on my fingers. Only things that really require glue are some small parts in the chest."
And well, yeah, have the. Wait, hold on. That's not fitting very well. Okay, that's a bit. I see. I got it all wrong. Okay, let's try to line that up. Nope, still doesn't work. What are you doing over here? Doesn't want to go into the spot that it is supposed to go in. Can I just... Okay, I can't just get that out. I don't need that to be on there to put that on. Like, it's not tucking... Like, this little tab here doesn't go in. Oh, I hope that's the case. Okay, there we go.
From YouTube, C003 but said it does have a transforming gimmick that is related to those loose parts, so I decided to superglue the transformation parts, since I liked it more that way.
Yeah, that seems fair. Looked into I need to find like a good emulator. I feel like most emulators are for, like, I can play the Xbox version of Armored Core 4 at some point. I'll try to do that. Well, probably not this week. Maybe next week or a bit later. There we go. Yeah. This bit is very finicky. It's better to just remove this thing, assemble it off the leg, and put it back. I mean, it has an interesting design. I didn't do too bad with it. It's just the quality isn't all there, I guess. Ah, that was why. Like there's some nubs on there. That's probably why it didn't fit. Should I take that apart again? I'll just take one. There's some nubs on these peg type things, which is preventing the fit there, probably. So that goes on there. Kind of slides onto there. And you need to kind of push these in. There we go. I think have it clip. This needs to like tuck in very slightly these tabs. Hopefully without pressing too hard and breaking the whole thing. Yeah, it's like very slightly like tucks underneath here. And that's how it fits. There we go. So we got legs and feet. Just toss that over there. Gently, we don't want to break stuff. And let's do the waist. Oh wait, actually we don't already done. These with polycap C.
From YouTube, C003, but said sometimes I wonder what kind of hell Kotobukiya modelers go through designing these, because sometimes the connections just don't make any sense at all, and they still work.
Yeah, they might design it well, but I feel like the manufacturing, because it's made in China, and I'm guessing they just have a different company. It's not made in the, unlike, for example, Bandai, which Bandai controls like the whole production from beginning to end. So they design it and they manufacture it, they control the process. Whereas if you just design it and then you have somebody else build it, you might not get the same level of quality. There's less control. Yeah, I guess they do have some of them more like high quality kits are probably interesting to build. The Matsukaze, I think it's called, the one I have. Yeah, Matsukaze, that's the one I have. Which I haven't built
From
yet.
YouTube, C003, but said it's still a mystery on how the knees of the white glint work, because there's no connection anywhere in there between the upper and lower leg. I don't understand how it can actually bend.
It slides in? Is it like fins? It's a like type of well, robotics. It's a joint that, what's it called? Rolling something joint. If I'm thinking what it is, let me just take a look at the knee here. Yeah, I really wanted to get that kit, but like, it was so freaking expensive back in the day. It looks really nice. Especially the giant thing in the back. It's like a giant... It basically has a giant space station on the back. Yep,
From YouTube, C003 but said it's odd. There's fins if I remember, but it doesn't explain how it can bend backwards exactly.
Does it not fall over? All the stuff on the back. There we got the legs. There we go.
From YouTube, Escott said nice looking kit. I'm a fan of the show.
Hey there, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I really like Knights of Sidonia as well. It's a weird anime, but like it sticks with you. What do I do with these? I don't think I need these just yet. Oh yeah, that's the thing that's the interlocking hands thing for like, those are hand parts, I don't need those. Alright. You need to buy like multiple of these to like replicate the hand holding thing that they do to increase thrust, which doesn't make sense, really. You think about it. You're increasing mass. I don't know what the physics behind that is. Somebody made a giant ring of it to move faster somehow. I guess you move as like one object in space.
From YouTube, Troy Simahoski said, which of the new nippers did you decide you liked the most? Mine just broke and could use some new ones.
So this is the Retool 3.0. It's sharp enough. It's actually sharper than the Despia ones. Aren't as sharp as I thought they would be. This is like, I think this is like actual leather. Despia, whatever it's called. It's not as sharp as I thought it would be. Let me see. Let me double check here. Well, this is just polycap, so I should be able to do that. Yeah, it cuts nice, but it's not as buttery smooth. Well, this one's like cuts. Feels sharper when you cut. It's like cut sharper. But somehow, this one is still the sharpest. The 1.0 that I sharpened manually. But it's a bit wobbly. Just on the hinge, so I'm not using it anymore. I'd make a video on like how to sharpen these, but like it's pretty ghetto. It's like very proximate technique. You basically have to eyeball it. Well, I should be using a rig basic to make sure it's like perfectly flat, which I kind of do, I guess. Just like use a Dremel tool to just like, well, make a very flat spinning edge, and just can probably sharpen this one a bit more. Yeah, probably should use a bit of sharpening on this one. make it ultra sharp, and that'll be like perfect. But yeah, out of the
From YouTube,
box.
C003, but said Kotobukiya has actually done a few SD-styled armored core kits. So far they've done the White Glint, Aaliyah, and Noble Sublige as far as I remember.
But yeah, to answer Troy's question, this one out of the box of the ones I bought recently was the best one. The Rui Tool 3.0. And yeah, I mean, HG kit from Kotobukiya I don't think they're probably not worth the price. You'd have to get like master grade level kits to justify the price. Even then. Can't stop thinking that if Bandai had done this, we would like at least twice as cheap. Well, half the price. It would still be expensive, cheaper. We're almost out of parts. How long have I been here? Oh, only 1 hour 30 minutes. Oh well. Well, there wasn't that much left.
From YouTube, C003, but said they're pretty cheap surprisingly. Where I am, at least I could get them for $20.
It's still in stock. Oh well, I guess a new Armored Core did come out fairly recently, so it might still be in stock. The thing I don't like about Kotobukiya is like, well, a lot of manufacturers do that. They will reissue a kit, which is basically the exact same kit, and just jack up the price to account for inflation or something. When we like add a single part on it, there's basically no change to it. Get those nubs out, and let's actually look at the instructions in the last polycap here. Polycap B onto A1617. Gosh, cleaning up the wrong parts here. So check for nubs. Polycap B upside down, well, the longer part inside. And it's not fitting.
From YouTube, C003, but said Kotobukiya since the start of last year has been on a roll lately. They've been reprinting nearly all of their AC3 to AC5 model kits so far. Even got a few AC1 like OG 9-ball.
I need to get the, well, if that's the case, I'm gonna try to get the White Glint again. I need to see if it's in stock somewhere. Well, I usually buy them off directly from Japan. I might have to like check other sources. Right now, like Japan Post isn't shipping to the US at all. I have tons of kits just being held. Well, like a few kits being held in Japan right now because of some orange turd decided that tariffs are a good idea. Why would people vote for stuff like that? Basically said, oh, we're gonna No, there's gonna be big, beautiful tariffs, but nobody knows how to collect the tariffs. Nobody knows who's supposed to collect the tariffs. Is it the postman that shows up at your house? Asks you for money? Nobody knows. So many countries have decided to just not allow any kind of shipment. Well, small shipments on like through the regular post are not happening in lots of places, lots of countries. But yeah, but China for some reason, well, AliExpress at least, they're just they don't care. They're calling the bluff, and they're still shipping things. Yeah, it's interlocking like that way to kind of like hold all the parts together and press that in there. That's probably gonna create kind of a gap. Alright. That's not it. Where's the no 1.5? And this is H9 and H8. Well, there's still a gap. It's not connecting all the way. I have to clamp it both sides and glue that, I guess.
From YouTube, C003, but said, oh yeah, Kotobukiya is also doing some resin print kits of some first-gen AC builds. Unpainted, but they look fun and are high-grade, sized and priced, 20 each more or less.
Yeah, take a look, because I wanted the white. Well, there's two of them. I think like the Seraph, the red one, and the white glint was like kits that I wanted back in the day. Because like I think the white glint looks like it has a space station on its back. With all the tubes. I do have the Matsukaze already, so that was like also an interesting design. Big old tank with a face. The box is huge, so hopefully the kit is actually decent sized. Alright, so where did this go? C4 and C5 go in here. Use a stick to press parts that your fingers cannot reach. Where did I drop the thing? There it is. Like so. What else? 826, 824. Those things. I don't know. Oh, this. Never mind. was a little bit of detail.
From YouTube, C003, but said looked into it a bit, and the Matsukaze is the AC5 poster boy, like the guy that appears the most in the trailer and all. AC5 acts are on the smaller side, like 5 meters tall.
Says the Matsukaze is like smaller? Because the box I got is like pretty big. I'll build it someday. Probably not immediately. Kinda need to well, not exactly rest, but I want to avoid building too many large, well, I don't build that many large kits anyway. I wouldn't want to build large kits too frequently. Those take a lot of time and effort. Okay, alright, get all of that into there. That's barely fitting. Very tight. Ah, crap. Did I break something? Gaps everywhere.
From YouTube, C003, but said Gen 5 ACs are like super duper chunky, so I think that makes up for it. Even the fastest build is as hefty visually as a next model kit.
Lots of interlocking parts in this waist. It's very, very tight. Alright, so this is the cover for the butt here. And that flew off. Let me go find it on the floor. Well, that was easy. This is the hole for the action base, which is nice to give us a little cover here.
From YouTube, C003, but said applying Tamiya panel liner on an already built Kotobukiya kit is just asking for disaster.
So yeah, do apply it before we build it. This is A1, A12. A1, A12. It's a weird little thing here, not sure what that is. Or why that is there. It's kind of weird. It's a weird bump. Looks like a very deliberate shape here, not sure what's it for. Alright, and then C3, C10. I don't know where those parts are. Not this, not that. What else we got left here? We still have some parts left. I can't be C, is it? Nope. Okay, where are the parts? I have no clue. Okay, it looks like that. No, not like that. Am I missing? Nope. Those aren't parts. Let's see, so where? Okay, so if one of them was missing, that's something with like two parts that should be somewhat identical. Or not there. I have no idea which. Okay, they'll show up eventually, unless somehow I forgot them on the runners. Go check. This is runner C, so C3, C10. Well, I got it out. C3 and C10, they're really small. Could those be it? Oh, there we go. They were kind of hiding. So this is not it. We got two little things here, which I don't think are... Okay, we got one missing then. We still have one part that's kind of missing. Or it could be right in front of me, I can't see it. That's also possible. It's supposed to be a white part, but I have no idea what it is. Ah, well, that's just great. I definitely took it off the runner, but I can't find it anymore. They'll probably turn up in a few years. Probably stuck between the carpet and the wall or something. Yep, I can't find it. It doesn't help that this whole thing is white and my whole environment, build environment, is white. Goes with the color scheme, but kind of hard to spot. It's probably in this pile. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, let's just forget it for now. If it turns up, it'll turn up.
From YouTube, C003, but said if you have a Discord server or SMTH, I could share some of my builds so far.
Oh yeah, we do have a Discord. This link should be in the description, usually. Now where does this even go now? Oh, that was C10. This is a case of you have your glasses on your nose and you're looking for your glasses. This stupid thing is C10. I was looking for it all over the place and it was already on the thing. Well then, I guess old age is catching up to me now. Okay. That goes there.
From YouTube, C003 but said yeah, we'll join in a sec.
Yeah. Definitely come hang out. We got lots of, well, we have a few people. It's not a very big Discord server. It's cozy, I guess. It's alright. That's the waste. With a weird... It's very hung. Let's say that. It has a very large member. Unless that's the butt. Then it has a very weird butt. Well, it's just basically the crotch guard thing, whatever. Hideo Kojima had nothing to do with this. Okay, so that's all the parts that we need to make the main body. But there's a few things left here. This thing, for example. So let's figure out how to build this. Very sharp pieces on this thing. Alright, so now get all these gray parts. We're going to be accenting this. Well, this is going to be inside, so I guess it doesn't really matter if I skimp on the cleanup here.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said, why did this come up for Gundam Rule 34 Futanari?
Because you were looking for it. And you're welcome. Now where did it go? Probably because of this part. This thing hanging between the legs. That's what you're looking for. You came here for this, you sick bastard. Well, not judging.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said ob for a friend.
It's fine. There's no judgment here. Whatever it is they say. Anyway, how are you doing, Le Diable? Do you stay a while and enjoy whatever it is we're doing here? I'm not sure anymore. We're just filing nubs of tiny plastic parts. Looks like I'm injured, but that's just from a marker. Some Sharpie.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said whore. Bored, I am bored.
Oh. I don't know if I can help you with that, but yeah. It's gonna make you even more bored, I guess. just weird people doing weird things in a live stream. Do I even need this part? I don't know. Let me just go say hi to people on the Discord server for a second. Okay, once I finish this one.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said I can't tell what's weirder, me trying to crank my burn off nub, or the fact I didn't think of the pain.
Hold up, what? I mean, you do you, I guess.
From YouTube, C003 but said bruh. From YouTube, LEDIABLE said it's been days.
No, you gotta let it heal. You can't just give it a rest for a while. You go see a doctor if it persists for more than 4 hours or something like that. Ah, come on. Like trying to cut that off, and it stays right there.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said I can't rest. I haven't slept in 3 days, and they said that they can't risk giving me painkillers BC of my past history.
So, what is this? H10. Wait, nope, not it. Okay, where does it even go? The heck? It looks like it should fit in there, but oh, this way. Okay.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said I am not a druggie. I supplied to the druggies.
Well, I mean,
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said I was the cheapest on the market.
hold it. That one goes there. I don't know. not too bad.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said gotta make money wherever you can.
Sure. Although, you're gonna be talking about it in public, though. There's kind of a difference between oh no, never mind. The hell? What is this thing anyway? It's ginormous. Okay, let's get all the other parts on there. So H. Don't be what?
From YouTube,
This is
Troy
B12.
Simahosky said I'm a chug dealer. I give you a cheap beer and you must chug it right on the spot. From YouTube, LEDIABLE said is it free if I chug it all?
No, it's double chug it all. It doesn't make any sense, but them the rules, I guess. Such is life.
From YouTube, Troy Simahosky said yeah, but it's gonna be like Natty Light or something.
I'm just putting those where it seems like they would go.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said doesn't matter. These broken vocal cords can deal with the pain. I'll consume anything you put in front of me.
Can't tell if you're like an old man or 13-year-old. Or some old woman pushing a
From
bird
YouTube,
towel.
C003, but said posted my AC builds on the server.
Nice. Check it in a minute. Let me just finish this thing.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said 28.
A nice, not very suspicious number. Are you a cop? Tell us you're a cop. And what does this do? It looks like it should go here, but I'm not sure. Probably not. No, there's one more.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said not a cop.
That's what a cop would say.
From YouTube, LEDIABLE said I don't do dangerous work.
Oh, does this slide around? Hold up. It does slide around. Or does it? Guess it does not. Which? Oh, on the other side. Okay. Slides over here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. So, what does this do? This is either H25 or H26. goes somewhere. Like this. Okay, so now that kind of holds this thing in place, prevents it from escaping. Press those down fully. And that's a very tight fit. No longer really slides like it does a little bit. We got a gimmick. So then we take B6 and B13 and just clip that on there. Very creaky, squeaky thing. And whatever this is, F4 plus F5. Assuming not this one. Not this one either. One of these. Yep. Has to fit flush there. Okay, so up until this point, like, the build has been kind of, well, it's interesting, it's different, it's not a Gundam, but suddenly this is kind of nice. Kind of like the accent here. This is probably just like it's a backpack thing, but still. All right, so then you can skip. Oh, this step 36. Okay, skip the step there. So we need to connect this to, and I put it on wrong. Did I? Yep, it's on wrong. Let's pop those out on the back here. This is reversed, I think. Let's try to get these off. Trying to fix this, so it's supposed to go this way, but this little part here that way, and press it all down again. There we go, and then that will go into there. It's a very tiny connection for this. But basically it's how it allows it to like slide out.
From YouTube, C003, but said I might go soon to play some online games.
Alright. No, it was fun having you around. It's always nice to talk about all sorts of things. So yeah, I'll check out the stuff you posted in a minute. As soon as I'm done here. Well, actually, I might go check it out now. Actually, give me a second. That's a lot of stuff. Very nice looking. Oh yeah. I feel like Armored Core stuff, like, you can't really pose them. You just have to have them like stand there, like the default like imposing pose. I feel like we mentioned that already. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for joining the Discord server. Alright, let's get that on there. Here. We'll try. It is not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Is that wrong? No, it is not.
From YouTube, C003, but said only the white glint seems to come with an action base to pose it.
I mean, yeah, because you have a giant thing on the back. Otherwise, it would be probably falling over if you try to do anything with it. Okay, that goes in there.
From YouTube, C003 but said we'll be going now. Good
Alright.
luck with the Kotobukiya kit. It surely is a different experience.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it. It's like just a few parts left. But yeah, have fun with gaming. Thanks for staying a while and chatting. I guess. Now what? Oh, put that on there? Okay. That's the thruster that goes in the back here. Is that's upside down or what? Seems right. Oh, there we go. Push that in a bit. Alright, so now what? We'll just join all of these together. Alright. So number 3 here. That's gonna be pointless. And number 1.5. Alright, so then we join all of that together. Without breaking anything, hopefully. Yeah, guys, a bit creaky. I don't like how tight these fits are. It means like if I try to take this apart, it's gonna explode. Yeah, it's a bit too tight. I guess I'll never take this apart now. But nice. Not sure why, but ow. Slides right out. Ah, that's sharp. That is, the point here is very, very sharp. It's like seriously stabby. Alright. So what else do we got? What do we do with this thing? Oh. Could it be? I think it does. Go in there. It's like an extra support, I guess. If you want the action base, you can put that on there and it'll extend the hole, I guess. Okay, so that's just an extra for the action base. So I don't necessarily need that. What do I do with these then? Did I forget something? Oh, let's see. Oh, there's an extra flap here. Oh, look at that. Extra. Oh, okay. So that's for no glue. No, that's for the shield. If you want to replace the arm, those are optional parts here, so you can replace this thing here. It's basically the same thing, except like these are folded in here and these are folded out. So I guess fins in space for maneuverability, flying around. Oh, there's no air. Wait, there's probably weapons or something. But yeah, they poke out then and do something or other. Let's just clean them up. I'm not going to use them right now. They're just optional parts, so I'm just leave them alone. I'll just mention that they exist without actually putting them on, because I feel like it's going to break something that'll fall apart if I try to take it apart again. Yeah, it's shown here, that extra gray part is for the action base if you want to extend it. And these are for the arms here, but we're not gonna play with those. Oh, there's extra parts. Okay, is that why we have? Oh, we do have. Oh, that's why we have the extra parts. These, I was wondering why we had extra of these, but yeah, it does go in there, so you can like swap those out, and I guess use those. Yeah, the pointy part goes towards the pointy bit. Okay, and the other pointing bit goes towards the other pointing bit. So pointy bits everywhere. Everybody gets a pointy bit. Alright, so there we go. So these become alternate arm guard things, should you feel like it. For now, we don't feel like it, so we're gonna leave it alone. Alright, I think that's all the parts. We've assembled everything. So it has, as shown in the anime, this option here where you can like join hands. Like I think at one point they had like a giant ring of these. I guess to kind of share propulsion, to kind of like help each other. Instead of like all of them like burning all the fuel, like a few of them fire at a time. And they just move together using their momentum. Objects in motion stay in motion kind of thing, to accelerate without using up all their fuel. So that's why they do that. So you can use, so you're supposed to buy multiple kits like these, and you can building one of those is already a pain. So imagine having to build 2 or 3 of these, and then you can assemble, you can do like a cross kinda, basically cross arms and you link them together. Yeah, you basically like build the arm, the hands are already linked together. Let me see how that works. So I'm not gonna paint those though. What do I need a thumb for then? There's no thumb involved. What are those even for? Huh? I do not understand. Why do we have these? Oh, okay. So looks like it might go on there. I'm sure we have we have these extra little parts there. We got this thing. That's where it seems to go. And there's multiples of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. The hell are those even for? I guess we got the extra parts that have no purpose. They don't seem to be used for anything. Unless you kinda swap those out, I don't think those go in there. Nope. Nope. Where do those even go? Alright, so yeah, we got even those tiny pieces here, which... yeah, that makes no sense. Alright, so we have... one of these. And... on the back... am I missing parts? Did I do? Okay. It's probably this one. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, we got one bit here. This is C31 and C19, it says. Or is it? Very confusing. What is it exactly we're trying to build here? Okay, so we got another one. Nope, I just tried this, it didn't work. Yeah, that's not gonna fit, is it? Oh, I guess you have to... oh, now it fits. What the hell? And then you take... this one. And that one. Alright. And... this is D21, D24. I don't know why I'm wasting time on this. Oh, we're here anyway. Those, like, really don't want to fit together. I'm not sure if... yeah, that's not it. Yeah, this one going together. Okay. I got these two go together. And then so that becomes okay. So it kinda it links over. So you get two pairs of hands for linking. So you have to kinda like have it. So that's why it's like that. So it's kinda like this. Or like this, I guess. Well, whichever way. And can link the hands together and travel through space. I'm not sure why we need those two little things for. Probably it's supposed to go somewhere and I forgot. The two mysterious pieces that we shall never know what they do. Unless I go back and try to figure out where I missed it. Oh, there it is. Ah, it goes in there. I was supposed to go in there and I forgot. Oh, the whole thing comes apart. Okay. So that's supposed to go in that little cubby there. Important. It's supposed to go like that. And it's not fitting, of course. Why would it? That would be too easy. You gotta think, give them a challenge. It's too easy, they'll get bored. And start doing drugs or something. Or selling them. Oh, come on. There we go. Finally, the spear, I'm gonna say Longinus, looks like a Evangelion thing. I shouldn't put those away just yet. Well, the spear in Evangelion is like fancier than this. This is basically low tech. It's just basically a stick. It looks like made of rock or something. I painted the tip of it bright red, so very nice. Hopefully it doesn't scratch off. And I'm gonna have to like take that hand apart, aren't I? It's a very nice texture to it. Kind of a waste that this one, like if they like left a bunch of air bubbles, like made this crappy looking plastic, it would have looked better. Will look like more like how it does in the show, or the manga too, I guess. Like it's all pitted and damaged from battle and space debris. It's too clean. So I don't, yeah, it doesn't fit. It's not gonna go in there without, so for now I'm just gonna do one hand. You can do both hands if you want to hold it, have it hold the spear. There we go. Okay, that's a bit too... And it's like bleeding on there. That's holding it very tight. Alright, so We also got the option to have it like in grasshopper mode. But anyway, for now, let's put our tools away. We've actually finished building all the parts that make up the thing, so we're going to do the assembly now. Putting the tools away, just give me a second. Alright, so no, close enough. Alright, so we start with a foot. Just a regular old foot here. And another foot. And a leg. Yep, pop that in there carefully. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna stand on its own. Probably not. Is it? No, it does. There we go. Or not. Well, an attempt was made. There you go. Find the other leg. You just pop that in there. And straighten that out. Two legs. Oh, that's a bit. Oh, we got too tall. And then the waist. I'm gonna put that little cover on the back, like so. Gently push that in there. There we go. Then the chest head. Well, usually I finish with the head, but the head is already attached to this thing, so pop that on there. And an arm. Gently. Aliens. The meme of the professor explaining that aliens, just aliens, no context. And let's actually replace. Oh, that's it. Okay, and on the back we get that thing. It has a tail for some reason. Now we try to get that on there. Hopefully. Nope. Doesn't wanna. So push that out like so. So it's kinda mounted in the way. And then you can reach. Try to get that in there. put that upside down? I don't think I did. Okay, it is going in, not all the way. There we go. There we go. There we go. By default, it's like, this is the thruster unit, I guess. And then for aerodynamic reason, it does this. And then it uses its tail to like provide additional thrust, I guess. Looks like yeah, it's gonna fall backwards. So you gotta lean forward a little bit. Oh, not too much. The feet are lifting off the ground. The thing here in the back, very sharp. Yeah, it's very, very back heavy. Looks like it needs to yeah, very back heavy. You can lean forward, but the ankles don't really. You lean forward, but your heels are basically off the ground here. I wonder if I can bend the knee a little bit. Somehow that works. The heels are completely off the ground, but it's holding. And we replace the spear, the hand here. I painted the fingernails. It doesn't look too bad. I probably need to coat it with something so it doesn't peel off with time. I'll probably repaint it later. Oops. It's out on a hunt and saying hi. Yeah, there we go. The Tsugumori from Knights of Sidonia 1/100 scale kit by Kotobukiya. It's kind of a high grade level kit. It has, well, some gimmicks, like this, I guess. The extending thing here, you can just add the very, very sharp things all over the place. The fingertips are sharp. This is like very, very pointy and sharp. This thing is like stabby, pointy thing here, very sharp. It extends. It's a very nice mechanism. You have to like collapse it and extend it, which for no reason, because it's in space. Aerodynamics, ow, see, just stabbed myself again. Aerodynamics don't matter in space, so you could be a block and be just fine. Although I think sometimes they do go in like an atmosphere. Overall, the kit, like, it has some, it's a high grade kit, it has issues. The fit is kind of meh. You can see gaps here, like, it doesn't matter how well intentioned you are, like, the thing's gonna be a bit ill-fitting. It's a kit from 2013, Kotobukiya, so it's not Bandai, it's not, I mean, the design's okay, it's alright, I would say. It's nothing extraordinary, but for the price, I'm guessing it's probably overpriced. But yeah, one weird thing about the head here, it snaps. It won't look up straight, it just snaps either slightly to the left or right, rather, if you try to get it to look straight up. It's probably a defect in the ball joint out there. Probably need to like take it out, shave off whatever little defect is happening. The face kind of, the visor lifts off. I don't think that's where the pilot is, but I don't know why it needed to have a face and a head and like a little glass thing on the face to like look like a helmet. The pilot probably goes inside here, inside the chest, and it has like an opening here. It comes with the spear that is seen in the show. It is basically something very low tech that these very high tech machines use to go stab some advanced alien line form, which are basically if you ever played Dead Space, although I don't think they infect dead bodies. Yeah, it's gonna fall over. And it's falling apart too. Like, see, like, parts just come apart quite easily on this thing. It does require a fair amount of... It will require glue to kind of prevent it from collapsing over time. It basically has the same problems, the typical problems you expect out of a Kotobukiya kit, where the kits just kind of fall apart over time. Basically because the tension between, well, the pegs and the part, like, it's not stable. It will like eventually kind of loosen itself because it's like compressed or too tight. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they fixed this in recent years or not, but yeah, many Kotobukiya kits had that problem. The torso does have some weird amount of mobility. So that's interesting. The very static waist though. And the knee kind of bends almost fully. It has a weird giant knee guard here, which is kind of a pain to build. The ankles and feet are kind of weird. The feet has like those weird hook. There's a weird like raptor talon thing that comes out. It's very sharp, also very pointy, very dangerous. So you can like go stab something. And you have also the spear here, which you can use to recreate scenes from the thing. It has a giant thruster on the back, which is uses for speeding for space. Again, this thing, weird. You don't need that. Why do you need to expand it? It doesn't make sense. Details are alright, I guess. It's probably could be more detailed. It's a 1/100 scale kit. It could probably have more details on the surface. The one thing that's kind of new is like it's very polished plastic all over. It's like just very simple white plastic. Whereas if you watch the show or read the manga, these are like they have like huge amount of like small damage all over from like meteorites and other things hitting it. So like it would have been nice if they managed to reproduce that texture on the thing. They kind of do on the spear. It does have like pitting and like defects here, so which is very nice. So this kind of texture, the pitting, the little like holes all over, would have been nice on the kit itself. Would have been a nice little detail. Sadly, it does not have that. It is very back heavy and it will fall over. So you may need a oops, that's not where that goes. There we go. The ribs here, this has like bone kind of structure here, they're just floating, so it's very easy, I feel, to like press those accidentally and break it. Same with the neck here, it has a thing. I guess the neck's kind of protected though, so it's not gonna happen. And you can kinda, I feel, crap, that came off. If you connect that over there, you can have it look up. So it does come with hands that are linked together, so you can if you bought the second one of these and built it, you could have it, or 3 or 4 or 5, how many you want. You could connect it together in that fashion to have it like reproduce the thing we see in the series, where they like use each other's propulsions to accelerate in a group rather than like individual units burning all their fuel on their own. Just share momentum in space. It does have a weird grasshopper mode here, which I'm guessing is just a matter of turning that around, I guess, and doing that, I guess, and now it's like a grasshopper. It's not a little grasshopper. Well, not all that interesting, but it can do it. And I don't want to play with this too much because it feels like it'll blow apart. Like parts of it, it's a little creaky, and yeah, things are kind of separating. Gaps are showing up. So I would not recommend this kit really, unless you're like really a fan of the series, and because it's probably the only plastic model kit of this mecha that's been made out of Japan, at least. There might be knockoffs, so I doubt it. And get in there, sit down, there we go. Let's have it waving hello with a spear while it's out on the wall. There's not much else to say about it. I mean, I really like the anime. I really like that show. The story, that thing. Although the pacing is kind of slow, if you've ever watched it. It's kind of slow paced, somehow, at some points. Nice intro, but kind of, the pacing is a bit, lots of exposition all the time. And you kind of have to always lean forward a bit because the back is so heavy, unless you use a base, some kind of mount. It has a 3mm hole in the on the butt, essentially, so you can use that to have it held upright. It does come with a few markings. So you have the marking 704, which is the unit number for the protagonist. It's not a mobile suit; it's mecha essentially. That's his number. And there's other markings. There's this line here that goes across one of the shoulders. There's a few other markings. I think this is also for the protagonist, Tsugumori, that's something that it says. And there's a bunch of different markings for, I'm guessing, different units or something like that. Yeah. You don't really have to paint this, it's mostly white, but you can definitely panel line this thing. It definitely will need some plastic cement, multiple places to kind of just like hold all the parts together, make sure they don't fall off. Just like close all these gaps. Articulation wise, there was one little nice thing. Look at that. There's a kind of hidden gimmick here. These slide forward, which is very nice. There's a nice mechanism inside. It's a bit janky, but it has this nice little mechanism on the shoulders that slide back and forth. It's very nice, I feel. It wobbles a bit because it's mounted on a polycap, but yeah, it's a pretty nice little thing. So we're gonna have it like that with our exit. just guy out on the hunt. Comes back, leaves hello. Trying to get that to stand on its own. Just difficult because the back is very, very heavy, and there's no way to have, unless you're gonna have it like over the head, but like even that doesn't work. Like packed down like this, it's difficult for it to stay. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to do it earlier, but like now it doesn't want to. Okay, that'll do. It's like the back foot is kind of providing support here. Oh, there's also a few extra parts here for like the shoulder, well, the forearm weapons here. You have to paint those black. So it's basically it's a Tsugumori from Knights of Sidonia. So we're gonna have that, I guess. Oops, no, of course not. Why would you? Yeah, the back is ridiculously heavy, so it will almost always try to fall backwards. You really have to like have it leaning forward most of the time when it's standing on its own. It's probably gonna fall over as soon as I set that up to spin. Like right now, it is the heels on the back are like off the ground, so it's actually like leaning forward completely. That's probably the only way to balance out the weight. Of the backpack. Alright, yeah, so that was the build of the 1/100 scale Tsugumori kit from Kotobukiya from Knights of Sidonia. Took a bit longer than I would have liked, but it's mostly because it's not a Gundam and I'm not used to, well, it's like a bit foreign, and takes a minute to get used to it, to building a new kit that's completely different from what you're used to. Alright, so it's basically high grade, but just with a few more parts, I guess. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I am gonna call it here, I guess. And just get the hell out of here. Thank you all for watching. I'll probably be back on the 12th, maybe? Not too... It's gigantic. Because I can't get the spear. In frame. Because the spear is so long, it's like not being in frame at all. I kind of want to get it in frame. The spear is like twice as long as it is of me. Yeah. Hope that's gonna work. Probably gonna fall over at some point. Let's get closer then. Yeah, I'm getting off frame here. It is bigger than a. It's about slightly bigger than a master grade kit. It is quite large. All right, so I'll leave it at that because I can't get it to get the whole like the whole spear upright. Won't fit unless I do. Okay. I've lost. Okay, enough playing around. I'll just leave it at that and go get a sandwich. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time, I guess.
From YouTube, Nerd on the Internet said thanks all for watching. Next live build September 12 r 8 p.m. EST.